Hi everyone, hey, this is Richard from Richard Legend Board Game Fanatic, and today we're going to be doing the game War of Mine board game. That's from 11-Bit Studios and Galaxta, and the board game is by Michael Orish and Jacob Wisniewski. Hopefully I pronounced those names right. Sorry guys. But this game is based on a video game, supposedly. And it's basically about people who are living in a war zone. So it's kind of dark a little bit, but it's pretty simple to show you how the rules, because we do the rules via the story. So we're going to go into that extensively with the journal, and also there's a book that we have to read. So we will go through all that. All right. So let me get the board on the table, and then we'll get started on setup. Okay? I'll be right back. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we have a little small journal. This is basically how we're going to set the game. So we go through this. We also have a book of scripts that we'll be reading on specific parts, and we'll go into that too. So it says here, during your playthrough, after setup, you will go through a full day and night cycle that is divided into 7 phases, as described in the journal. You do not have to know all the rules to begin this experience. The icons, decks, keywords, spaces, attributes, and other elements will be explained. Excuse me, our reading is terrible. As you proceed. That is all. Let us begin. You will learn everything else during the game. Cool. Alright, so we're doing our setup. So, determine the leader. Well, guess what? I'm the only one playing this game solo right now, but you can play up to 6 players, but you are playing 3 characters, and you guys are all working together to keep these guys surviving through this whole ordeal. So hopefully we'll get through it. Alright, so the first thing we have to do is draw 3 character cards. Alright, so let me grab those out of the box and I'll be right back. So we got the character cards. We have to shuffle them. First things. So it says take the character cards, shuffle them, and draw the first red border card and 2 black border cards. Alright, so those all random. Alright, so we got Erica, that's our red one, black, Maureen, and Anton. Okay. And then it says you're going to do, and we're going to get a save sheet, and we're going to write down our names on the save sheet. So these are my 3 guys. So, alright, and then we're going to place a hunger token level 2 next to each character. Let me get a pencil. Alright, so we got Anton. We got Marine. And we got Erica. Okay. So Paralysis, Anton has 0. Oh, that's really good. That's the strength. Marine's got 1, and Erica has got 2, so she's the strongest one of the group. Okay, awesome. All right. Okay, and then we place a hunger token on all 3 of these guys. They're going to get 2s. So 1, 2, and another 2. And 4. Oh, here's another 2. Alright, so each one of these guys is going to get a hunger token. And what that means is, because we have a hunger 2, that means, I'm sorry, is it hunger 1 or hunger 2? Level 2. That means we have only 2 actions instead of 1. So we need to start getting some food. So that's basically what that means. Then we find the figures representing these characters and place them in the guard space on the we're gonna put. Let me see which one these guys look like. Okay, I mean, here's one guy. I think. Yeah, there's one of them. So it'll be green. Okay. Guard space. So he's gonna go here. And I'll mark him. He's gold. He's green. And then we got that area. And she's gonna be blue. He's Cat Burglar. And then Anton is the bald guy. Oh, this guy here, yeah. So he'll be yellow. And blue and yellow. Okay. And blue, we got blue. Blue and yellow. There we go. So yellow and blue. Okay. Cool. Alright. Take the remaining character cards and place them on an unused character space. So they're going to be put on that space right there. Okay. Now place all the decks on the corresponding spaces. Place the fitting cards in the green corner in the fitting space and the main fitting cards on the ID space. And they have red. So let me get those cards. Okay, so here we go. Here's some of them. Okay. There should be more than that. There we go. The reds. Okay. So we get all the red ones together. Reds. And all the greens together. Alright, there we go. Oh, there too. Okay, so red, these ones gonna go here in this space, and then the other ones, the red ones, are gonna be right there. Okay, got those. Alright, search the Night Raid deck and the Residence deck for the cards with the red corner. Set them aside. Okay. Alright, so Night Raid cards and Residence. Alright, so we need the what's cards? Night Raids. Here we go. Night Raids. Okay. Second, so I'm gonna take time looking for this stuff. Alright, look at these. So we got Night Raids. And we need the Residence cards. Residence, so. There we go. Okay, so Residence. So we need to look for the red ones. Okay. Well, these are setting aside. Okay. And red Night Raids we're going to set aside. gonna set aside. Okay, and then we shuffle these up. And we place these on its special piles. Okay. Alright. Draw 3 cards from the location deck and place them on the 3 spaces. Okay, so these locations. Let's see. These don't have these. This is blanks. Visitors. Okay, bait. Narrative. Others. The events. Make sure I have all the location cards. Everything else. One location. Here, visitors. And objectives. Okay. The locations. I'm going to shuffle these off. I'm going to take 3 and put them on these spaces. And let's see. And the rest of these will go in the location there. So we have Central Square, Ruin, Villa, and Hotel. Okay, we'll explain more what's going on there in a second. Alright, so we did that. Place all shelter cards on the board. Okay, so basically, these ones we're going to shuffle. We shouldn't be looking at them. And these ones all get placed on its named spaces. So closed door, I'll just randomly put things away. So I'm going to put the closed door there. Furniture, there we go. Furniture, then goes there. Closed door, right here. Heap, right there. Rubble, right there. Heap, there. Heap again. Rubble, boom. Furniture, there. Rubble, boom. Rubble, there we go. Heap, there we go. Bars, furniture, rubble, closed door, there must be another, oh that's closed one right there. Furniture, has been one space I missed. See the rubble. Oh, furniture right here. Okay, there we go. Alright, prepare the events deck. So basically shuffle the 3 ending event cards. This will be on the bottom of the deck. So 3 ending events. Okay, so we'll shuffle these. Okay, so these go first on the bottom. Then we got chapter 3 card, goes on that one. Then randomly draw 4 event cards out of the pile. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then go on top. Then we got chapter 2. Then 3 cards, 1, 2, 3. Okay. And chapter 1. Okay. The main events are not needed in the playthrough. Put them into the waste bag. So basically we have a bag that we use for waste, and we're going to put those there because we're not going to use them the rest of the game, so these go back in here. Boom. Okay. Next thing. Alright, after that, there's a 4-character limit. There cannot be more than 4 characters in play at a time. If there are currently 4 characters present, a 5th character cannot be added to the group. So right now we only have 3. In order to easily distinguish between, here I go with my reading again. Distinguish between the characters' figures, insert each figure into one color just like we did, and place a token with the corresponding color next to the matching character card. What should you know? Whenever you run out of a particular resource or token in the box, it means this item is currently unavailable. It cannot be found, bought, etc. Discard a token resource means that you should return it to the box. Remove token or resource card means you put it in the waste bag, just like we did with the event cards. Okay, so storage, we're going to place the following tokens in the resource source on the storage space. So that's a lockpick. So let's see. So these lockpick's gray, so it should be green. So we got one lockpick. Boom. Put that in here. We have a shovel. Shovel should be there too. Okay, boom. We should have 4 components, and these are metal pieces we got. 1, 2, these gears. So 4 of those. 4 wood. 1, 2, 3, 4 wood. Okay, 2 water. 2 water. And 3 raw food. So 1, 2, and 3. 3 raw food. So that's what we start out with. Okay. We also have some dice we need to make sure we clean out. Okay, so we're going to shuffle the rest of these cards, and the visitors go right here. Alright, our objectives, we're going to put these all the objectives in here. We haven't got to that point yet, so we'll do that in a bit. We're going to set it up. Colors, we're going to set right here. Expiration cards. You show these. You're going to see a lot of these during the game. Yeah. Interactions. And then we got the findings and fates. And that's it. Interactions over here. Findings. And go right there. Right, and the knees, the feet. Go right there. Okay, good to go. Alright, here's our supply. Okay, and here's our other dice. Let's put that to the side there. Alright. Alright, so we got all our stuff set up. During the game, the character will get wounded, hungry, fatigued, etc. Whenever effect is described by raise or lower fatigue, wounds, misery, hunger, illness by 1, place a state token with the corresponding level 1, 2, 3, or 4, or turn an already placed token to change its level. Tokens are double-sided. Level 4 tokens will instruct you as to what happens. Shared experience. The characters are not assigned to particular players. Players interact with all the characters as a group. Player who currently holds a journal, like me, and the book of scripts, is called leader. Whenever a player sees this symbol sees this symbol in the journal, next player, they pass the journal to the next player to the left. Whenever the game tells you to make any kind of decision by choosing a character, tokens, actions, etc. The final decision is made by the leader, but it can be done only after listening to all other players' opinions. Players may discuss, make suggestions, or even quarrel, but the final decision is always made by the leader. Only the leader can touch the game components, move figures, cards, tokens, etc. Okay. So, before we go on, we're going to read some stuff in the Book of Secrets first. I forgot to read. First one is character skills. So, that's important. So, just one little small paragraph. It says, please read the skills descriptions on the character cards as well as the stats and their spirit value as soon as you have drawn them. This will allow you to better understand the capabilities and limitations of each character. The character skills on the character cards are always readily available and may be used at any time, in accordance with the rules of the given skill. Sneaky Erica. Noise can be lowered at most to 1. Journal. The fatigue may be raised at most to 4. Handyman. That's Marin. It says, if you are playing on the advanced side of the board, the skill is pertinent for all the poke about actions, but does not apply in the search action. Oh, okay. So you can basically add handyman during the day actions phase. When using the poke about action, you can add 3 to a scene so it gets more stuff. That's basically what they're talking about. And break in, Marco, the hatchet will always be there. Open a closed door. In case of skills usable once for scavenging, you need to mark having used them in some way, for example, by tilting the character card to the side. Okay, so Anton doesn't have any special skill, but he has 7 empathy and 3. He can have 3 items. Marin, you can pick up 3 items. Marin, he's got prowess of 1, and he's got an empathy of 5, and he can carry 3 items. And Erica, like we said before, since the strongest is 2 prowess, she's got a 6 empathy, and she's got 3 for inventory. She's got sneaky. Once per scavenging, before rolling for the noise, Erica may lower the noise by 5. Burglar. When Erica uses a lockpick, she may re-roll a die. That means that she can open the door. So that's kind of good. So we know who we're going to get to open doors and also for searching, scavenging. We're going to use her. All right. The next thing we have to do is talk about stage. So 220. Okay, save text. State tokens. It bears to indicate that black dots on the state tokens do not stack. This means that each state token indicates which actions are available. For example, 2 different state tokens say that a given character cannot use the 3rd action. And despite that there are 2 such state tokens, the character is disallowed only that 3rd action. If a rule tells you to raise the state X by 1, this means that the character will state X of 0 receives the state X level 1 token. If the given character fatigue level reaches 4 due to them being assigned the task, the character will be able to normally finish their task, and only after it is done, the fatigue level of 4 should be resolved. If a character reaches 4 on 2 states simultaneously, and both direct you to 2 different scripts containing epilogues of the character, you need to randomly select either of them to be resolved. If a given state is raised to level 4, it is already too late to lower it again to 3. Before resolving the results at level 4, the state level 4 effect needs to be resolved immediately. State level 4 tokens show different script numbers leading to different epilogues. When a state level 3 or 4 token is drawn from the box, You need to take your chances and draw the right token without seeing the number on it. Back to the game. Okay, so we do that. Alright. Alright, so the next thing we do is we're going to morning. Alright. It says morning, so we go to 200. Okay, event cards. It says during the morning phase, the top card in the event deck is resolved, regardless of whether it is the event card or an ending event card or a chapter card. The airdrop and shelling event cards contain a question about what happened during the last scavenging. Should such a card be drawn as the first event card in campaign, it should be ignored and not resolved aside from adding cold tokens to the cold space. Should such a card be drawn as the first event in a continued campaign, have to restore the previous situation from the save sheet. As long as the players have not written down the information, the card should also be ignored and not resolved, aside from adding cold tokens to cold space. The sniper's card, when one character gets shot, the sniper's card is immediately removed and there's no roll for the rest of the characters. If the Crime on the Rise or the Crime Waves card are both on the Night Raid's deck at the same time, their effects do not stack. You should still draw 2 Night Raid cards instead of 1. Warning: the consequences of many of the event cards can be avoided as long as you prepare for them, and now when to expect them. Such knowledge will also enable you to use the benefits of some of the event cards. To accurately foresee the upcoming events, you should craft a radio and use the tune in action on the radio card. Chapter and objective cards. When you draw and resolve a card from the event deck, and is a chapter card, resolve it according to its text. Then you may start a new day by merely drawing and resolving a new card from the events deck. This time, it will be an event card or any event card. The objective cards are on the objective space in a stack. The final objective card is at the very bottom of the stack. The top objective card is assigned to Chapter 1, the middle one to Chapter 2, and bottom one to Chapter 3. Only the current top objective is available. You cannot start completing a later objective without completing the current one first. Rewards and penalties from an objective card can be resolved only when the chapter card is being resolved, even if the objective described on it has been completed before. In case of objective cards with a counter on them, when the card is being placed on top of the objective stack, the objective status token should be placed on the leftmost space on the counter. You can at any time discard 1 or more required tokens resource from the storage, not from the finance pile, by accordingly moving the objective token right. Tokens being discarded this way cannot be used or sold at the same time. Once the objective status token reaches the rightmost space on the counter marked with the green V, the objective is completed, although it may be resolved only when the chapter card is being resolved. Warning: should the group during a campaign lose the last of the starting characters, which means they are unable to complete the final objective, players may forfeit the further game, but they are not required to do it. 2. It all depends on whether they decide that only a complete victory matters or that they wish to just allow the remaining characters to reach the end of the story. Regardless, whether this means they win or lose the game itself. Back to the game. So basically they're saying that if you lose all 3 of my characters here, basically you're not going to win the game. So it's best, in my opinion, to just stop the game there. That's the end of the game. Okay? You have to have at least one of the characters survive during this game. Okay? One more thing we want to talk about is the storage space times 5. So you may get a lot of wood, a lot of these gears, and a lot of water. So you could basically store them 5 each in here, so you can use the materials that are here. Because if you don't have any materials left, you can't get any more. So it's best just to count those as 5 and go on from there. So, okay? Alright, so the first thing we do is the event, chapter 1. So, alright, chapter 1. When the Civil War broke out, many people thought that it would only last a couple weeks. It's been a year since the military surrounded the rebels in the capital. cutting off all supply lines. The civilians still trapped in the city suffer from hunger, disease, and the constant threat of shelling. It's another day of desperate waiting for the end of this terrible war. Determine the objective for each of the 3 chapters of the campaign. Find a final objective card in the objective deck and place it on the objective space on the board. Okay, so we're going to go here, get the final objective, have to look at it. Okay, and we put that on that space. Okay, good. Did it. Alright. Then draw 2 more objective cards and place them on the final objective. Alright, chapter is all the same. Okay. So we draw 2 more. Okay, so I'm going to put 2 more, so there's 1 more and 2 more. Okay. These cards should be placed face up, and you may look at them anytime during the game. Remove the remaining objective cards from the game. At the end of each chapter, resolve any reward penalty from the corresponding objective card. As remaining objectives, draw the top event card. Okay, so we're going to toss these in the trash pile. We don't use them. Alright. And then we're going to do, we can flip these over. So basically, the final objective is survive. At least 1 character from the starting group must survive. Okay? And what else do we have? With each state, the hunger, the misery and wounds, and the illness equal to less than 2. The fatigue is ignored. Okay? Then we got, for chapter 2, it says, help the sick and wounded in our area. At any moment, you discard any number of meds, bandages, without resolving their effects. For each discarded meds, bandage, advance the objective token by 1. 0, 1, and 2. So we need a total of 3 meds discarded. And then we get lower all characters' misery by 2. If we don't get it by chapter 2, we raise all characters' illness by 1. Oh, that's not good. Alright, and the first one we got is soldiers disarm the civilians. Discard a functional firearm from the storage. So, if we do that during the next night raid phase, do not draw a night raid card. That's cool. Alright. Okay. How do you resolve this card moving from the game? So this gets in the trash. Remove them. That's right. Alright, and then we resolve the next event card. Alright. Add 1 cold to the cold space. Alright. If more than 1 character went scavenging during the, okay, so we didn't do this. So like we were talking about before, we don't resolve this because it's the first one. So basically we just put the cold in the cold space and that's it. So we will throw this in the trash. Luckily we didn't have to do that, shelling part of it. Okay. Alright, so resolve the event cards. Script numbers. Most cards in the game contain script numbers in the colored circles. You should ignore those numbers unless a game effect directly instructs you to address them. Movement and shelter. You may place the characters on the shelter space in fitting shelter cards to which you have access starting with the guard space. Characters may freely move horizontally. They can move vertically using ladders set between the floors. However, obstacles like bars, locked door, rubble remnants, and holes are impassable, and the cards and spaces behind them are unavailable. Okay. Alright. The new day begins. Outside is an outgoing conflict and sniper bullets for us. We cannot leave the safety of our shelter, but there are improvements to be made. We should make this place feel more like home. We can use beds, a stove, or even a radio. But first you will need to clear some space. Hopefully we'll find something useful in the rubble. Okay, so then go to 300. Day actions. Okay. Okay, so basically moving, we already talked about it. Basically, we're going to be moving around this board here. I'm going to just summarize these things, it's pretty long. So, we can move as many spaces we want, but you just have to stop in one space, and that's where you're going to be going. Okay? A locked, closed door you can't pass, so that's what it is. Crafting fittings. Basically, we can. Says there are many fitting cards that is a good idea to stop the game at some point and browse them all. By discussing together which ones will be most useful in this current situation, checking which tokens or resources will be required to craft these fittings. Okay, so basically, the ones that we can do now are these. We can basically place one of those in here, and that would be one of our actions. So that would be something that somebody would be doing, placing and making a fitting. Actions. The tokens and resources required to perform actions are immediately discarded as soon as the character is assigned to perform the action. So if you're doing a fitting, you're going to discard the stuff we need to do for that specific one. Okay, weight tokens. At any time, there can be only one weight token on a given card. So weight token means we're going to basically do the fitting. It's going to be used to tell us, hey, we're going to be producing this fitting. Or I mean this, the fitting. So, till the next turn, and we'll get it done. Alright, Celtic cards actions. Basically, you're going to go and do one of the actions, and you can put the card over it. Some of them may require you to have something to dig through, like it requires a shovel or characters with two characters. But read on the card, and we'll go through that here. So basically, you're going to move to a spot of the card and do the action. Okay? And we'll go into more than that. And 155 is advanced rules, but we're not worried about advanced rules because we're not doing the advanced. We're doing the beginning one. So I don't think we need to worry about the 155. Let's see. Yeah, so when we craft a fitting, you can move a fitting to a space, and that's considered action too. So, okay. So right now we all have two actions we can do. All right. First thing I want to do is Erica, because she's got the lockpick action. She's going to move one of these closed doors. And I think I'm going to put her here with the lockpick. Alright. And we'll do that. Okay. Then I am going to put, let's see, Anton. He's going to go to this heap. Alright. And, Marin's going to come over here, and he's going to use the shovel and dig through the rubble. Okay, that's our turns. That's one turn. Okay, so for picking a lock, we have to roll a black die, and I have to get a 4 to 10. So, let's see, I got a 5. So we discard a lock pick, so it's gone. And we open the door. And we gain 3 wood. So, boom. We get 3 more wood. Alright. So we got 5 wood. So I'm going to do 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Put these back in here. So now we got 7 woods all together. And then this goes. Yeah, these swords, and remove this card from the game. So this goes in our trap pile. Trap tag. Okay, that's one turn. Next one, it's going to be Marin. He's going to do the shovel. This goes back here. And basically, he takes the rubble out so we can get to the next phase. Okay. Then the heap, he's going to do the search of the heap. And you got a electrical part. That's cool. Electrical part. 3 more gears. So I'm going to put 2 more back. And that's a total of 7 of those too. And 1 water. And we need water. Water and food is very important in this game. So, alright, so that's our first turn. Alright, next turn. So we got 5 and 5. So let's see. Okay, I will let her go to the rubble, go to the heap, and he'll do the furniture. Okay. Alright, so she's going to take the shovel, so let's go back here, boom. And she clears this rubble out of the way. Then get started. Alright, and then we flip this guy over. Ooh, we got a bunch of stuff. We got a weapon part. 1 sugar. 5 components. Wow. Then we got 10 of them. And 2 wood. Okay. And then let's get started. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. And then we got the furniture. Wow, we got a jewelry. Piece of jewelry. Okay. 2 books. Two gears and 1 wood. Oh, we got 5, so we'll put 5 here. And we have 10 wood total. Okay, boom, done. Alright. So basically we did all our actions. We got a bunch of stuff. Alright, so dusk. The sun has disappeared beneath the horizon. Wait, what is that thing? The actions, boom, yeah. Okay, each character should drink 1 water. Okay, sun disappears beneath the horizon, shadows and darkness now rule over the city. It's a bit safer to go out at this time, but first we must regain some strength. Each character should drink 1 water. So we got 3 water. So we're all going to drink the water. Alright. Hunger. Each character should eat 1 food. So, see, we have 3 raw food and some sugar. So basically, we're each going to eat a raw food. So that will decrease our thing to 1. Now we got 3 actions next turn. Cool. Alright. And then we go to the evening phase. So, evening. Nightfall must decide who will stay in the shelter to regain strength to guard the door, and who will venture into the ruined city. You can only hope to scavenge some food, meds, and other necessary materials. Okay, so it looks like what's going to happen is Marin, because he has a prowess of 1, he's got to stay in, and he's going to guard duty. So he gets a fatigue of 1. Okay, so we have to put that on him. Okay? So far nobody has fatigue, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, so it doesn't matter because people have fatigue, so we're going to probably take the other two guys and they're going to go out and scavenge. So they're going to go in here. Now, the closest place is the hotel. Let's see, do we have anything that we need? So we need cigarettes and we need coffee. So hotel would be good because Erica would like to have some coffee or a guitar, one or the other. And Rain would like coffee. So I think it's good to go to a hotel. And the hotel will give us 14 expiration cards. So we're going to do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, wait, oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14. Okay. Alright. So basically, each of those players will get a fatigue also. So, one fatigue on these guys. Okay. Alright. Okay, so now we go into the scavenging phase. Alright, choose our equipment. We have no lock picks. We don't have any weapons. Books we need to keep. Next part we probably can use. This we probably can use. Jewelry. Maybe want to take that with us. We can try trading that. Okay. Doesn't weigh anything anyway. And the sugar. Here's the sugar. Okay. We'll do that. There's only one. So we get a total of 6. Total of 6 things. So we're good. We're going to trade it. Alright, so then set noise marker, we set it to 1. Okay, pet on the deck, we did that already. And then, so basically now we go through our cards. So, first card we got, stairs up. Look for another way, turn 2 expiration cards, or raise the noise by 2 and roll for noise. So we'll go 2, so we're at 3, and we'll roll for noise, so we can't get anything higher than 3. We lower than 3, I should say. So 5 is good. Alright, so we go to the next card. Stairs down. What is this, a freaking fun house? We just went up his stairs, now he's going down. Raise the noise by 3 or roll for noise. And roll for noise. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna raise up to 3. 1, 2, 3. Then we can go down to down 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we roll again. So 9, we're good. Alright, the next one is a door. Peek through the keyhole. Return 1 expiration card to look at the next card from the unknown deck. Or enter, raise the noise by 1 or roll for noise. I'll roll for noise. There's only 1, so Okay, 7. We're good. All right. So then next one. Reality impact. Something unexpected has happened. Draw a card on the colors deck to determine the color of the script. All right. So we're going to take one of the colors deck, and we got black. Okay. Then we take and then draw a card from the expiration deck and check the number with that color. Okay. So black is 745. Find that number in the corresponding script and resolve the corresponding text. So 745. So we have to go to Book of Secrets. Find out what that is. So 745. Okay. Sometimes we thought they were members of some completely different species. People with warm clothes on them, with access to food, and a home to get back to. Journalists. People from a different reality who were visiting ours but only for a moment. The drama before us now made us realize the boundaries were gone. Death has again proven to be anything but picky. There's equipment among the embers and body parts. Maybe we can still put the equipment to some use. Add 2 mechanical parts and 2 electrical parts to the findings pile. Okay, so 2 mechanical parts, really? Wow. So 2 mechanical parts and 2 electrical parts. Okay. All right. All right, so that's it. That's the next thing. So we can keep going if we want. So we will. Map card. Check the current location, and we have a basement entrance. It says basement entrance. Raise the noise by 3 and roll the noise. Okay. So we got 1, 2, 3. Now I can't use that scatter machine thing anymore, so we're gonna have to roll for noise now. Oh, and this goes on the bottom. All right, and then I have to roll for noise, so we're at 4, 1. Oh well. Okay. So. So draw and resolve the top residence deck. So we're going to go to the residence deck and resolve this. So brilliance. It turns out that there are miserable looking people hiding in here. Mostly the elderly, women, and children. Place this card on the exploration slot. Until you have leave this location, whenever you take anything from an exploration card marked as private, roll the black die and compare the result with the empathy of each character present. A result equal or less than a character's empathy raises their misery by 1. You may return 1 exploration card to talk to them or trade with them. Okay, we'll first talk to them. So 1, 2, 3. Let's do that. And we'll get something out of it. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. You rest sitting on some rubble. Sometimes you need to sit quietly for some time before you finally feel like talking again. Roll a black die. Okay? So 7. 7. C 1204. So 1204. Okay? We now know who's who in this company. They all lost their plans in previous lives and turned into shadows of their former selves. Their only goal is survival and the future after the war. We'll worry about about that when we find out if we actually have a future. We also take the time to listen out for whoever else we might encounter in the area. Take a look at the top card from the resident deck. Okay, so survivors. Oh, somebody could be attacking us. Hi, Forge. Alright, then it's probably trade. So let's see if we can trade some of the sugar or something. I got a bunch of. Okay. You may buy any of these tokens. Red, any broken ammo, weapons parts, herbal meds, herbs, chems, books, is 0. Oh, okay. So, the coffee. How much is a coffee? Coffee is 1. So I got jewelry. So I could get 2 coffees. Alright, these are pretty much no weight at all. And I'll get some cigarettes. That's 4. And then get another one. And then any more coffee? No, we do. Okay. I got 3 coffee. I got 3 cigarettes. That's 6. What else can I get? Some moonshine. Yeah, I need some moonshine. That's 3. I'll get 1 more cigarette. Okay, so that's 1. You know what? I'm not gonna get any moonshine. Get another cigarette. I'm gonna get a bunch of cigarettes. You can use those. I think that's it. I can't get any food or nothing. No vegetables. So that I was trading my jewelry. So okay, and then sugar is 1. I get 3 for that. I think I need herbal meds, chems. Herbal meds. Get some 2 herbs. And like that, maybe. Wherever I can, yeah, and the sugar go out of the way. Okay, done. Okay, that's it. So I did my trading. Okay, so now we're on our next thing. Okay, wow, we still got a lot of stuff left. Okay, so which one is it? I thought it said something about. Let me just double check again. yeah. No, I guess not. Oh, yeah. Okay, so it's got. Okay, so I'm still doing this. So I have 5 cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Also, you may discard this card during the scavenging to draw and resolve 2 fighting cards instead of 1. Oh wow, so you get 2 findings. And yes, I will discard it. You resolve this card immediately and place it on the expedition slot and resolve later instead of drawing. Okay, so I'm doing it. Okay. So, wow. So, basement, special findings. Okay, so this is, not this. What? It says to draw and resolve 2 fighting cards instead of 1. Oh. So. Oh, okay. I get it. I get it. I put these back. This has to go here, and I can, when I do a find these cards. Okay, see. Yeah, so it's my next turn, so boom. Search a heap. Okay, so I get to pick 2 cards. I'll discard this one. And return 2 cards and raise the noise by 1, or raise the noise by 1 and roll the noise. So, yeah, I'll take 2 cards, so discard 2 cards, and then I will get 2 finds to 2 heaps. So I got the chems, the mechanical part. Oh, forget I got more mechanical parts. Okay, and then I found another book. I have any more books. I think I got all this stuff already. Book, yeah, I got all that. And I roll 6, I get a book, but we don't have any books. And these, and I shuffle these in the deck. Alright. Okay. Wow, we got a lot of stuff, man. And then jam door. No jam door, discard this card and draw a new card from the expiration deck. Okay. Closed door. Yeah. Okay. Pick the lock card as a lockpick. Return 1 exploration and roll the black die. Result 5 and 10. Alright, so I can't do the closed door, so I keep going. Something unexpected has happened. Draw a card from the colors deck to determine the color of the script. Then check the number with the color on this expression chart on this location card. Find that number in the book of scripts and resolve the corresponding text. Afterwards, place the card under the current location card. When the location card is moved from the game, shuffle the reality card back in the expression deck. Okay, so I'm going to draw a color card. Blue. Okay. So I'm doing 6. 6, 6, 6. Let's see, 6. Okay. Dull thuds filled the air. 5 jerks were kicking a passed out figure on the ground. I think we're going to do the first one. Just try to get him out of the way. Hey, psst, an armed patrol is coming. You've just got away from them, and you should be doing the same. 1728. All right. The goons ran off in an instant. They left a half-dead man on the ground. We checked to see if he's alive. He is, but he's not in the best condition. See 1231. All right. So. He finally wakes up. Thank you for everything. Those people would have killed me, without a doubt. Before the war, we were neighbors. We weren't too fond of each other. We had, the typical neighborly squabbles. But now, with the rules gone, you can do whatever you want. If you got the power. They wanted to take my place, my things, and they did. Now I've got nowhere to go back to. But if it weren't for you, well, thank you. If you're currently 4 characters in the game, see 209. If you're currently 3 or few characters in the game, see 966. So 966, okay. We got some place in our shelter. Maybe you should come with us. See 1636. That's what we'll do. Give us an extra guy. Draw a card to determine who it is from the unused character deck and add it to the group. Okay, so boom. Alright, we got Katia. She got prowess of 0, infantry of 7, she gets 3 inventory. Okay, so we're going to do her, so that's, I'm going to have to grab, look for her. So, let's see, where is she? There she is. The orange. Okay. She's a reporter. Okay. And trading with Katia present, trade commission is lowered to 0. Oh, that's cool. Alright. Alright. And let's see what else we got here. Where is it? Oh, here we go. Okay, place a level 2 wound token on it. The wound token, wound We've got 2 ones. Okay. Add 2 vegetables and 1 mince in the finding pile. Ooh, that's good for us. 2 vegetables. And a mince. Awesome. Okay. And then the kids will finish scavenging with us and return onto the shelf. From now on, they are part of our group. Boom. Okay, cool. Alright, boom. Alright, and then this goes on the bottom of this card. Alright, and we keep going. We get a lot of stuff. We need some more food though. Climb for another way out. Climb, grow the grade. No, we will take 3 cards off. 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. And then next one we'll check. Search the furniture. Alright, so we will turn 2 expedition cards, raise noise by 1 and roll noise. Okay, so I'll go to 5 and roll noise. 9, perfect. Bottom resolve 1 card from the findings deck. Okay, so I will do this. Furniture. We got 1 raw food. Perfect. We need food. Okay. 1 weapon part. Okay. And we get to roll dice. So let's see. 8. 8 is coffee. I think we have all the coffee. Well, they had a book in here. Let me see the book. More coffee? No. Okay, so that's going to get shuffled. Okay. We got a few left. That's it. Alright. That's a noise. 6. Okay. Hook about. Return 1 expiration card. Or roll 1 noise to choose 1 finding from the special findings chart location. I think I'll get yeah. So take that, and so I get 1. I'll take the book that I was looking at because you need books too. Where's the book at? Okay. Alright, so we did all that. We're done. Alright. Okay, so then we take all these. Okay, and then let's go here, shuffle this. Got a lot of stuff. Okay. Once you finish the exploration, shuffle all exploration and resident cards in the deck. At this moment, you may add resources, food, components, and water to the findings pile. You can bring back a total weight of tokens resources, including the equipment and weapons you brought with you, equal to the total inventory of all characters taking part in scavenging. The weight of heavy tokens is shown in the icon. If a token does not have an icon, its weight is 0. Each resource, water, wood, component, weighs 1. So we need at least 4 water for sure. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, we do 4 water, so that's 4. And we got 3, 6, 9. 9 altogether. Okay. So that's 4, so we'll take these. And we're taking these. That's 5. These are free. This is free. All these cigarettes are free. Everything that's free I'm taking. So okay, so these are all free. And these are free. Except for these. So let's see, we got 4, 5. So I get 9 total. We got. Oh, he has some mechanical parts, but I guess not. So I'll take. I can take 2 electrical parts, 3. We got electrical part. I'll take 2 of these. So these will go. Right. Okay, so this and this, these here, okay, and then these guys all go back in. Okay. So, and this, okay, so we got all our stuff we want. Alright, so then we do night raid. So choose weapon for the guards. We do not have any weapons. So there's nothing we do about that. So draw the top weighs card. Starving people. Damage. Any wounds, resources, starting with green tokens. So green tokens, we don't have any. So I think, so 4 tokens, so I can do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got enough. We got some things there. And we get 1 wound. So he's got 1 wound. 1 wound. So okay, boom. Done. Okay. Okay, so this goes here. Then we take one of these and one of the residents, and we'll shuffle those up. Put in the crime wave. Okay, it gives us harder people to do. Hopefully not, we don't have to deal with it. Okay. Now we go to dog case. So we return, boom boom. We need all this stuff. All this stuff's ours. All that stuff, man. Four wipes. Okay. So my assigned bandages or meds or bandages. If there are any meds, herbal meds, bandage or storage, you may assign See what's it? Legend term. Oh, the meds. Here we go. That's what I'm looking for. Should have got these. This is 6. Oh, this is 6. So that's what I'm looking for. How many of these herbs I got? I got 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 6. Okay, so I guess these don't work. So I want the can before, but should about that. All right, so I'll do the meds. The meds I will do on Katia, because she's got 2. Those are for, I have no bandages. Oh my god. Okay, well, whatever. Alright, so I draw a fake card. I don't think you can use. Well, raise the illness of any ill characters who did not take meds by 1. Heal the wounds of all characters who had bandaged by 1. Discard bandage tokens from all characters. If cold heart token minus board ups equals 5 or more, raise the illness of all characters by 1. No, that's it. Exchange the nearest medium location. If there is none, exchange nearest location. So this is small. Okay, so this one's good. So okay, no. Okay. Okay. Resolve weight tokens and discard them. Resolve spirit A on character cards. So A, if there's at least 1 book in storage, lower Anson's misery by 1 if he is miserable, and raise his fatigue by 1. Why fatigue by 1? Okay, whatever. Have it. Discard 1 coffee from the storage or raise Marine's misery by 1. You got coffee, so boom. Okay. Discard 1 cigarette. You haven't got a cigarette. Boom. Storage raise misery by 2. Discard 1 coffee in the storage or raise continuous misery. After coffee. Okay, good. Alright. Shuffle this back in the fate deck. And roll, so don't worry about it. Okay. Boom. Alright, draw 2 narrative cards, read them, choose 1, and shuffle the other back in the deck. Okay, so we get 2. Alright. And headshot. Play during combat or during the backstab. If you are using a firearm, discard 1 ammo. Or play during the knife red phase. If the character on guard duty has a firearm, discard 1 ammo to automatically ignore 1 night card, grade card. Then during the day action phase, phase 1 chosen characters fatigued by 1. How may you remove 1 rubble remnants card without losing an action? Ooh, I will do that one. And then this one goes on the bottom. We can shuffle. Okay. You get the raise one of the persons fatigued by. Okay. Alright, so it's morning. So we need to do resolve the event. And we'll see what happens here. Event. Alright. Add 3 cold to the cold space. Oh, jeez. Okay, that's not good. Four there. Place his card on the findings pile. The value of cigarettes, moonshine, alcohol, and jewelry is raised by 5. Wow. And the findings pile. Raised by 5. Wow. Okay. Cool. All right. We got a total of 4 cold tokens now. That's not good for us. And you may carry moving to shelter. We already talked about that, so we're good. So we're doing day actions. The first thing's gonna happen is I'm gonna do this duty. And it says play during the day action phase, and it says raise 1 chosen character's fatigue by 1. So I will, raise by 1. I don't really want to do that. I really want to do that right now? We'll take 1 rebel off. You know what? I probably will do that. So I will give another 1 and 2. 2. Yes, we do. So I will raise Matias to 1, and then this rebel will be gone. All right. So this gets taken away. And this gets discarded. Yeah, and that didn't take any action, so that's good. Alright, so everybody gets 2 actions except for Anton. He only has 1. So Anton, he's gonna go over here and search the cancel furniture. You can do one of these heaps. He's gonna do a heap. Okay. And then Marine, his first action is going to be, he's probably going to do the rubble, so he'll go over here to the rubble, and he'll take the shovel with him, do that. Okay, then we got Erica, who's going to go to this other heap here. Alright, and what else we got? Pretty much we got, one thing we can do is probably do a place of fitting. Let me check what I want to do here. But we need something, so we need, We need to discard a functional firearm. So, I don't think we have any firearms yet. So, let's see what we can do here. What we need was something to make food. That's a big thing. Let's see, we need a mechanical part for components and 4 wood. We could do Gusto. So I think we got this. So this will give us herbs and cigarettes and nets. Let's see, maybe not. Let's see. Maybe, let's see, simple heater, what would this do? Discard 1 code token. Oh, okay. And we need 5 components and 3 wood. And we got that. You know what, I'm gonna do this, the simple heater for now. Okay. Alright, so we need, we're gonna do 5 components and 3 wood. So I'll take 1, 2, 3. We've got 2 back, so I'll put 2 here. And then 4, that's 3. Okay. Alright. Okay. We'll do that. And she'll take care of this thing. Okay. So that's what we'll do. Alright, the first thing I'll do is this one, the heap. And we get oh, I don't need, I paint them, so I can just put these away. We need to, okay. See, this green part in this case is shelter. The owner, I'll place in the building card, or alright, and discard the word card token to storage, and then to storage. Okay, so I get 5 components and 5 wood. So I'm gonna need, okay, that will help. Good. Well, this is done. Alright, I'm gonna do this other heap here. This gives me 1 more lockpick. Awesome. And 2 components. Alright. And 5 wood. Oh, we got 15 wood. That's good. Alright, and this goes away. Alright, and then rubble. Of course. There's that. This should go back here. It's gone. And it goes away. Okay. Alright. So Anton's done. So he can go back here. Oh, okay, so he's gonna be placed. Oh, I'm sorry. So this gets placed somewhere. It doesn't matter really, honestly. But
think I'll put it right here. So he's gonna go down here, and we already did that. So we're over, and so I placed it. Okay, so alright. Check. This is green space, right? Okay. Alright. Okay, so that's that. So then we're gonna go back here. Alright, now we get all the other guys got 2 more actions. Oh, I'm sorry. No. Katia only has 1 action too. So Katia and Anton don't have, we got 2 more guys with 2 actions. So let's see, how many books do we got? We need books, so we have wood. For every 2 wood. So we could take, alright, okay, so I can take one of these guys and I'll move him over here to the simple heater, and he'll take, let's just take 2 off for now. So I get 3 back. 2, 3. Alright, and these guys in. And I got 4 total. So that means I get to take 2 of these off. Remove them. Okay. I could do more though. Got a bunch of them. You know what? I will. So I will take another thing of wood, so I get 3 back. 3 more. And then I'll take 2 off here. Okay, so I will take all 4 off. So we don't have any coal. Alright. There we go. So we cleared. Alright. And that's his turn. Then I got 1 more action to do. You know what? I'm gonna switch guys. I forgot. So he'll do this, and she's gonna open up the door here with the lockpick, and plus she gets to roll twice. So she's get a 4 or 10. She got a 4, so this goes. Okay, boom. So this is open, and she gets a mechanical part, and oh, we have mechanical parts. A mechanical part and a wood. Boom, boom, boom. All right, and this gets discarded. Awesome, and then this gets discarded. Right. And she's there. Okay, done. All right. Okay, so that's the end of the day actions. So dust comes up, and each character should drink 1 water. Well, we got full water, so boom, 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 boom. We're good. Alright, and then each character should eat 1 food. Let's see how much food we got. Geez, we got 1, 2, 3. So somebody's not going to eat food. Okay, yeah. I'm sorry. No, we don't have any food. She has no hunger right now, so she's not super hungry. So, lower that hunger by 1. But see, that, to be honest, oh, okay. So, okay. So, Two of the guys. Let's see, which two have. Hume does one. So Anton's not gonna eat, so he's gonna go one. Alright? Because he's got fatigue right now. Oh, that reminds me. Yeah, he turned his fatigue up. And then these two are gonna eat. This guy's not gonna eat, so he's gonna get 800. Who's got 100? Not there. Yeah. Oh no. Oh, there it is. Alright, so she's gonna have a hunger one. Okay, no problem. Alright, and then we still have one raw food left, so you can keep that for later. We'll raise somebody's. Okay. Now we go to guinea pigs. Alright. So Anton, he's had fatigue too. So he's gonna sleep on the floor. So he's gonna go here and sleep. Which one's good for? Let's see, prowess. Erica is gonna be our guard, and then these two guys are gonna go out the findings. Boom, boom. Okay. And I'm thinking, because we need more food, I think we'll go to the quiet house instead. So we'll go here to the quiet house. Oh yeah, and this should go back to 0. I think, yeah, back to 1. Alright, okay, and we got everybody set up. So, her fatigue is to 2. Boom. Fatigue to 2. Oh, fatigue to 2. Alright. And fatigue to 2. Okay. Alright. Okay, so we're doing 10 cards this time. So, boom, boom. Hopefully we get some good stuff here. So, we're going to shuffle this one time. Make sure it's good to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Alright. Okay, so we're going to do our little chart. Let's see. So that is, yeah, let's do first. So, let's see, do we have any equipment we want to take or anything before? Oh, I forgot we have to think about our equipment. Let's see. So, value of cigarettes, moonshine, alcohol, and jewelry is raised by 5. Okay, so you know we need cigarettes. You know we need coffee. I could probably take 2 cigarettes with us in case we want to trade. That would give us, that would be up to 6. Alcohol, I don't think we have any, so that's not going to help us any. Herbs, they're not going to help us any. Chems, they're not going to help us any. And we got some mechanical parts. I don't think we want to take those, but we may use those. Bring another thing into How to build something. We got 3 books and a coffee. We need to find some coffee. Hopefully we'll get some coffee here. So, alright, so we're gonna just take 2 cigarettes with us. It doesn't weigh anything or anything. So then we're gonna do the first one. Climb up. Look for another way. Or return 3 exploration cards, or climb while the grave combat die. For each scavenging character, characters may use this prowess to re-roll the results to determine how many wounds they suffered during the climb. Probably I don't want to do that, so I'll again take 3 cards. So this card 3 cards. So 1, 2, 3. Alright. And then we'll search furniture. Awesome. So we will do findings. So we get search furniture, return 2 exploration cards, or raise noise 1 and roll noise. Okay, we're gonna do that. So roll noise. We got 3, so we're good. Alright, and then we take to resolve, you take one of the findings deck. And furniture. So we got a herb, a book, right? A herb, another book. We have any books? I don't think we have any more books. Books are rare, right? Yeah. Yeah, rare. I don't think we have any more books. Right? More books. Okay, moonshine. Cool. And mechanical part. Now I think we're out of mechanical parts. We only have a little parts left. And jewelry. That whole focus for jewelry. That would help us a lot. Okay, then I roll a dice. And I got 6. So 6 is herbal meds. That I can use. So we'll put that down. I'll wait for that here. Okay. And then you put this and pull this card back in the findings deck, so it goes back in here. Alright, so okay. That's one, so then we got one more. Alright, closed door. Yes, it's a closed door. Check the current location card for a closed door. If there's no closed door, if there is a closed door, you may resolve this card immediately and place it to the expiration slot and resolve it later instead of drawing a new expiration card. Shoot, we don't have any lockpicks. Pick a lock requires a lockpick. Shoot, so I can't. Yeah, so this gonna have to go here. I can't do that. Don't have a lockpick. We used ours already. So, okay. So then, we have another door. To enter, we could raise the noise by 1. Or roll the noise. I'm gonna just roll the noise. That's better. Got 10, so I'm good. Alright, next one. Stairs down. Raise the noise by 3. Oh, I have to do it. 1, 2, 3, and roll the noise. 8. Okay, we're good. Alright, expiration. Check the current location for bars. No, there's no bars there, so then we get return. So it says no bars, discard this card and draw a new card for the expiration deck. Someone's here, raise the noise by 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh shoot. Alright. Okay, the last card, tough luck, roll for noise. Oh no. So 3. So we go back to 0, then we take a resonance card. Reality impact. Something unexpected has happened. Draw a card from the colors deck to determine the color of the script. Then reveal the top card of the resonance deck and check the number with that color on it. Find that number in the book of scripts and resolve the corresponding text. Afterwards, shuffle this card back in the deck. Okay. So we go to colors. We are going to do black. Okay. Alright, so this is going to go. We shuffle back in. We got black. So we go to resin deck. And we got 972. So let me go to the scripts. 972. Okay. So it says, when the first shot was fired, we knew that this would be no pleasant encounter. Fighting back was not an option. Then there were too many of them. They emerged as if from under the ground, and jumped us. One of them had a gun, another had a rifle, and the rest are armed with clubs, knives, and axes. They run after us. Their feet thud against the pavement as rubble slips beneath our feet. Roll the yellow combat die for each character present. Each character may use his prowess to determine if and how many wounds they suffer during the escape, from bullets and from sprinting over rubble. You may temporarily raise the prowess of a given character at the cost of raising their fatigue by 1. Do I really want to do that? Well, I think for Katia, I will raise it to 3. Okay. Alright, I will raise it to 3 because she's got 2 wounds. So, so she has a prowess of 1. Well, that's not going to help much, but nothing. Okay, so we roll this. So he's got 1. 3. I'm going to re-roll. 0. Thank God. She got no wounds. Okay. Erica is going to go. She got 3. She got prowess of 2. She gets to roll twice if she wants. She got nothing. Alright, so that's good. Alright. So none of them got wounds, thank God. Alright, and that's, I think, the end. It's 972, right? So, I forgot to look at the last one. Yeah, that's it. That's the end of the game. So we're done with that, guys, because they don't have any more cards. So these get shoveled back in. Alright. Alright. Okay. These all get shuffled back into this deck. Alright. Okay. Alright, that's done. Choose findings. Okay. Once you finish exploration, shuffle all the exploration and resin cards into the deck. At this moment, you may add as many resources, wood components to find piles as you wish. Okay, these guys, inventory is 6. So I have 1. So we can do 5 things. For sure, we want 4 water. And I don't think we're going to be hurting. We don't have no food. I don't think we need wood. No, we don't need wood. We got a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 10 wood and we got 12 components, so I don't think we need that. So I think that's it. Yep. So I think that's all I'm going to do there. Okay. Alright, then we go to the night phase. Alright. Choose weapon for the guards. Well, we don't have any weapons, so we're not. Right, so draw and resolve the top night raid card. Okay, so here we go. Reality Impact. Draw a card from the colors deck. Oh boy, here we go again. So we got black again. Oh. Right. So black. And this is go to the top card of the Night Rays deck and check the number on it. Okay, so this is gonna be black. 197. Alright, so we go to 197 now. 197. Okay. Everyone to the basement. Bombing. Move all the characters present to the basement, including those asleep, and raise their fatigue by 2. Oh, come on, man. Are you kidding me? So move all the characters present to the basement, including the sleep, and raise their fatigue by 2. Alright, so this guy. Okay. Minimum sleep and raise their fatigue by 2. Now that doesn't help us all. So this guy's going to be at 4, so that's not good. Oh my god. Okay. All right. Not good at all. All right. If the building is shaking, we hit it exploded so near, it's terrifying. Roll the black dice. Okay, I got a 5. 5. C705. Everything falls silent. Well, almost everything. In the building across the street, there's a huge hole in the wall of the first floor. There are 2 kids standing near the edge of the hole. It looks like they are trying to understand what's happened to the rest of the building and to their parents. We have to do something. These kids can't make it on their own. They're 6 at most. More victims of war. We hope they're going to be okay. Roll the black die and compare the result with the empathy of each character on the card space. The result, which is equal to or lower than the character's empathy, raise the misery by 1. Let's see. Who was in the guards? Oh, she was. Empathy is 6. So if she rolls the dice lower, equal to or lower than the character's empathy. Oh, she doesn't have one. She doesn't have misery. Okay, so I'm gonna roll. But because right now he's not doing anything. So 1. Oh my. Oh yeah, she's gonna get misery 1. Okay. Misery 1. Alright, so it is misery 1. Okay. Alright, so what happened is also because of this, Anton had to read 150. So okay. Oh wow, that's cool. A sleeping character cannot do anything else besides sleeping in bed, sleep on the floor during the evening phase, take a nap on the bed during the day action phase, despite 3 dots to the state token. Eating, drinking, receiving meds, verbal meds, or bandages. When resolving the fate cards during the non phase, do not resolve the spirit of this character. Use common sense when resolving scripts. Event scripts are in order to decide which effects apply to the sleeping character and which do not. If the fatigue increases to level 4 as a result of a character being assigned to action or scavenging card, then the character will perform these actions scavenging before they go to sleep. Okay. So he's going to sleep. So boom. So he's asleep. Okay, that's fine. I'm glad it's not dead yet. Alright. Let's see about the forward and EV phase. So basically, take a nap, action on the bed card during the day action despite this. Okay. Eating and drinking. Okay. So basically this guy is going to be asleep all day. You're not going to have him. Alright, so that's the end of that night raid. Now, shuffle the 2 cards into the combination. Oh, so we take 2 of these cards and we put this in the night raid and this in the residence. We shuffle these. So all these go shuffled. Alright. Alright. Okay. Alright. So let's do that. Okay, crown raid's done. Done. The scavenging party returns. Move all the characters from the scavenging party into the shelter. And bring the resources back to the storage. So we got all this stuff. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Alright. Sign bandages. Meds or bandages. Okay. So we have 2 wounds. We have no. See, the thing is, now I don't know if we can use. See, meds and herbal meds really don't do anything. I need bandages. I don't have any bandages. That's pretty bad. So I can't really. The wounds are gonna. I can't do anything with the wounds. So alright, so let's do the. We're gonna draw a fate card. Okay, so the first thing, raise the illness of all ill characters who do not take meds, herbal meds by 1. Okay. We don't have anything. Heal the wounds of all characters who have bandages by 1. We don't have any. Discard bandage tokens from all characters. If cold tokens minus board ups equals 1 or more, raise the illness of the chosen character by 1. Well, we don't have any cold, so we're good. Exchange the smallest small location. Alright, so this, we're going to. Near small, so yeah, this one. So we're going to. This goes back in the inspiration deck. This gets exchanged for a different one. We'll slide these over. Boom. And we'll bring this one. Okay. So, boom. Alright, and then this can go back on the bottom for now. Okay. Alright. Resolve weight tokens and then discard them. We don't have any. Resolve Spirit Seed on all character cards except for Anton, because he's asleep. Alright, so Spirit Seed. If Marlon is miserable, level 2 or 3, well, raise illness by 1. He's not. No effect for Erica. If Kay is wounded, level 2 or 3, raise the misery by 1. So she has no misery, she's going to be misery 1. So she's going to be misery 1. Okay? Afterwards, shove this card back in the fate deck. Okay. So, let's shake this back. Alright. Okay, so far everybody's surviving, thank God. Boom, we're done.
Alright everybody, that's the first part of War of Mine. So right now we're doing okay, except for Anton. He's very tired, fatigued. So hopefully this round, before this round's over, he'll get 2 back and he'll be back helping us out. We still have 3 guys, so we're good. We have to worry about the wounds this next round because Katya has 2 and she also has a fatigue of 3, so we need to start. Nobody has illness yet, so we're good there. We got enough herbs and meds to help with that in case we have somebody who gets illness. But we have no cold. We got our heater made, so we can at least get to at least a few of those out of there if we have enough wood. So ready to go. We do good this turn and get some more stuff. We need to get some bandages though. We need at least 2. So all right. Well, that's we're gonna do the continuation next. I will post this and then we'll start refilming the second part. Hopefully we can accomplish this. But I hope you liked the first video. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification button if you want to see what other videos are being posted. Also, any comments or suggestions on any games, how you like the video, hit that like button if you like the video. Also, any suggestions on how to improve the channel would be great for me. I will take any criticism from anyone, but please put that down. That will help me out a lot. And I guess I'll see you guys on the next part of War of Mine. So take care, guys.